Hafide, welcome to the independent sounds of Netlatla Songs of Freedom, Volume 4.
Guahu si Samantha Marley Babauta Barnett.
Zanguahu si Leonardo Lujan Orsini. We are co-chairs of this year's concert and members of Independent Guahan's Kulu. Independent Guahan organizes our community to fight for a future independent nation. This year's concert is the fourth iteration of Independent Guahan's Netlatla series, and is particularly unique due to the COVID-19 pandemic. For the first time, we are hosting an online concert that opens the possibility for us to hear voices from both on and off island. For this year's concert, we asked our Manhoban to reflect on our ancestors' words and visions for freedom. We continue to reflect on our past as we carry this generation's struggle for liberation.
Tony Cade Bambara wrote that, "The goal of the revolutionary artist is to make the revolution irresistible." Tonight's show features both well-known and emerging artists who breathe life into our revolution. We are witnessing a global cry for collective liberation from colonialism and white supremacy. For as long as we have been colonized, our people have always fought for freedom. We have rallied against land theft and the United States military's physical desecration of our ancestors' resting places to practice war games. We have resisted the colonizers' attempt to define our future for us. There is beauty in our ability to thrive despite 500 years of uninterrupted colonization. Tonight, we celebrate our resilience.
Hafide, Guahu si Hinasso Cruz. I am a Chamorro activist and musician. Magalahi Hurao said, "Munga he numana falingu animo pu inina atsaki, man medgotnya hit ki tahasu." Let us not lose courage in the presence of our misfortunes. We are stronger than we think. Hurao's words serve as a reminder to remain resilient in our quest to carry on our culture. In his honor, the Chief Hurao Academy exemplifies this ideal by teaching younger generations about our culture and giving them the courage to use and protect our language. As a lifelong student of Chief Hurao Academy, learning our language has strengthened my self-identity and has motivated me to create a better future for our culture. Chief Hurao Academy, founded in 2005, is our island's first full immersion Chamorro program. I am honored to introduce the Manhoban of Chief Hurao Academy, who will open our program with the Inafresi and Fanogi Chamorro.
The work of Independent Guahan is based on 3 haligi, or pillars, that drive our educational outreach and community engagement. Fanhita, to come together and unite. Fanafamaulik, to take care of each other. And Natlotla, to give life. It was with these three principles in mind that the first group organized the concert Natlotla Songs of Freedom on July 4th, 2017. After more than a year of organizing petition drives, village meetings, coffee shop conversations, and podcasts, the concert represented a new strategy for community outreach, educating the people of Guahan about their political future and its possibilities, but through art, poetry, and music. After the success of the first Natlotla concert, Independent Guahan decided to make it an annual event each July. Natlotla Songs of Freedom Volume 2 and Volume 3 were held in 2018 and 2019 respectively. The July 4th holiday was chosen in hopes of opening up the day to a new, more locally focused interpretation. Independent Guahan encouraged the island as a whole and beyond those attending the concert to use that day not to celebrate the independence or political development of another, but rather reflect on Guam's need for decolonization and what our own future political aspirations might be. Over the years, many local artists and groups have taken the stage at the Natlotla concert series, including Patrick Palomo, Microchild, Andrew Gumetautau, PJ Nicolas, Primitiva Munya, Jay Dinawave, Matt Sablan, Anthony Santos, Little Giants, Joe Garrido, Stacia Guzman, Inet Nungefpago, Pa'a Tautotano, Astrologic, Shane Root, The Dolls, Melvin Wampat Borja, Ryan Leon Guerrero, J. Ray Ted Tautau, Set Kinata, and Nicole Quintanilla have graced the Natlotla stage, as well as providing powerful and heartfelt poems about the need to change our political status. Independent Guahan will continue to offer the Natlotla concert as a space through which established and emerging artists can continue to use their creative talents to inspire the community as to a better future for the island through decolonization. Natlotla.
Hafide, Guahusi Haanim Beneventi Sanchez. My tata Mbihu, Ed Leon Guerrero Beneventi, was the co-founder of Nashon Chamorro and Sagan Katuran Chamorro, and was a lifelong Chamorro activist and educator. He believed fiercely in the strength of our future generations. He proclaimed, "I may not see decolonization in my lifetime, but I can leave this world knowing the next generation will continue to fight for the rights of our people." Tatambihu would tell me the stories of our past because he believed that if I understood my history, I could change my future. He also inspired other young people through his writing and his teachings, which he used to tell the stories that were taken from us. He called our heroes in the island's history our Magatatao. He would be so touched to know that Independent Guahan has shared the stories of our island's Magatatao every month at their General Assemblies in his honor. Tonight, we, the young hosts of this program, will share and reflect on the voices of our Magatatao in hopes that we will inspire all of us to shape a better future. Tatambihu was also a musician and is most known as a member of the band Chamorro. He saw music as an important tool for uniting our people and keeping our language alive. Our island is blessed with some of the most talented musicians in the world, and I am honored to introduce one of my favorites. At the age of 10, Stacia Guzman recorded her first album featuring Chamorro songs, written by defunto Senor Joseph B. Pareto. Their music reminds us of the beauty of our culture, language, and history. And the messages they share are still relevant to us almost 3 decades later. Auntie Stacia continues to inspire us with her music and reminds us to tell our stories that let them carry our messages across the ocean. Tonight, Auntie Stacia will be joined by her son, Caleb Hinasso Cruz, performing the song Hagu Islang Guahan, written by Senor Pareto, and Mongi Chamorro by Tatambihu's band Chamorro. I hope you enjoy the show.
Toda mamaisin Toda ni hadi Salam malofan Home home ikarira Puru maadnya Estina manera pastot I lugar Hami tamoru Sinyar Hami Linadla Tau-tau Guahan Monggi tamoru Maila Togi daun pulang Itanu mami Hinasso familia Guinay dan mommy Balencia itekli Gotya linadla Open mensahe Protehi guinaha pastot I lugar Hami samoru Sinyar Hami linadla Tau-tau Guahan Monggi samoru Maila Monggi samoru Tau-tau Guahan Monggi samoru Tau-tau Guahan Pastot I lugar Hami samoru Sinyar Hami linadla Tau-tau Guahan Monggi samoru Maila pastot I lugar Hami samoru Sinyar Hami linadla Tau-tau Guahan Monggi samoru Maila
Buenas and Hafide. Guahu si Heather Ann Franquez Garrido. I am a recent graduate of the University of Guam and an advocate for social change on our island. I will be sharing a quote from Magatautau Senator Angel L.G. Santos, who was the co-founder of Nacion Chamorro and was crucial in the fight for Chamorro rights, particularly land rights and Chamorro self-determination. He exclaimed, "Today, there are thousands of Chamorros who are landless and are struggling to survive, while thousands of acres of our homeland are sitting idle in remote jungle areas that have been declared excess and no longer needed by the U.S. military. How many Chamorros will drown themselves in alcoholism or die from drug overdose because there's no future for them? How many of our children will engage in violent acts against society or commit suicide because they have given up hope? I'm not saying that returning over 10,000 acres of so-called federal excess lands to the original landowners will solve all the social problems on our island. What I'm saying is that if we can save a culture and a people by reuniting them with their lands, then we all win in the name of humanity. Senator Santos reminds us that we are and we always will be Tautau Tanum. We as Chamorro people are still feeling the weight of the social issues he described today. Our community suffers from high suicide rates, substance abuse, and various health issues. We must return to our lands as a source of healing and sustenance. We must put Chamorro lands back in Chamorro hands. Like Senator Santos, our next artist, PJ Nicolas, believes in a better future for our people and creates music to uplift our souls. PJ has been a songwriter for over 15 years. His writing focuses on love and revolution, two things he believes can instill change in the generations to come.
Hafide, my island, I think this might be the only chance that I'll ever get to say that I love you all. I hope you're doing good, and even so, I hope you'll be doing better soon. Stay safe. Guaidantu. Wear your mask. And I dream of an independent Guahan every day because I know that an independent Guahan will always be 1,000 times better than the territory of Guam. I'm gonna play an original song for you. It's called All We Have. And here we go. They're keeping us out the jungles. They got war games to pursue, and you should side with Uncle Sammy. Got plans for you, but they'll supplant your roots and subdue the truth. So what are you gonna do when they won't let you through? For they put up their gates. We gotta make some changes, for it's too late, and all we see is fences. Gotta come to our senses and say, give us back the land, 'cause it's all we have. Oh, give us back our land, 'cause it's all we have. We gotta gather our resources and strengthen our forces. Disrupt this course, for we're no longer the importance. Gotta voice our opinions and make crucial choices. We no longer can rely on just sitting in silence. We've got to unite, stand up and fight and say, oh, give us back our land, 'cause it's all we have. Oh, give us back our land, 'cause it's all we have. All we have. We gotta gather our resources and strengthen our forces. Disrupt this course, for we're no longer the importance. Gotta voice our opinions and make crucial choices. We no longer can rely on just sitting in silence. We've got to unite, stand up and fight and say, oh, give us back our land, 'cause it's all we have. Oh, give us back our land, 'cause it's all we have. We got to make a stand and take back our land. Oh, give us back the land, 'cause it's all we have. 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 All we have. It's all we have. It's all we have. It's all we have. It's all we have. All we have. rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. This one is the world's tribulation. My people at the bottom is their grand old plan, but one step at a time we will climb. And nothing's gonna stop me till I see the sun shine. And I've been waiting for that day for far too long. And I tell you, when I get there, you know we're coming on strong. The time is now. Rise up and we will not back down. And I said, rise up, but there's no time to waste. We can't rise up. It's the right time, right place. We need to rise up, for it's all in your mind. Rise up, and one shall seek, then he shall find. Rise up, up, up. You know we can rise up. Rise up, up, up. It's time to rise up. So along the way, give thanks and praise to the Most High Jah. Decolonize your mind and it'll bring one love. And though the path is unclear, you will find your way to the place that will be peace for the rest of your days. You know the Father has given each of us the key. You must tap into your potential to conquer destiny. It feels so nice to finally rise. And I said, rise up, but in no time to waste. We can rise up. It's the right time, right place. We need to rise up, for it's all in your mind. Rise up, and one shall seek, then he shall find. Rise up, up, up. You know we can rise up. Rise up, up, up. It's time to rise up. Rise up and wise up. Rise up and wise up. Rise up and wise up. Rise up. Rise up and wise up. Rise up and wise up. Rise up and wise up. Rise up. So along the way, give thanks and praise to the Most High Jah. Decolonize your mind, decolonize your mind, decolonize your mind, and it'll bring one love. And though the path is unclear, you will find your way to the place that will be peace for the rest of your days. You know Mother Earth has given each of us the key. You must tap into your potential to conquer destiny. It feels so nice to finally rise. And I said, rise up.
Hafade, Guahusi Nicole Quintanita. I am a young Chamorro poet and activist. I will be sharing a quote from Magatauto Frederick Keneni, Guam's first poet laureate. In 1986, Senor Keneni delivered his poem, Who Am I?, to the United States Congress. From his poem, he wrote, yes, you pour all kinds of goods into my little lovely land, but then you'd hit me on my knee when I would try to stand. Even when you're clothing me, I still feel stripped of dignity, which makes me ask you, what am I? Please, Uncle Sam, will you tell me? It is true you educate me, but for what? And then for why? For even with all that I have learned, I still know not. What am I? Senor Keneni asked the US Congress, what am I? What am I if not a human being? What am I if not your equal? What am I if not a nation and culture that has survived and thrived for thousands of years before the US ever existed? Senor Keneni reminds us that throughout the years, the Chamorro person has donned many different hats, from the Spanish sombreros and the Japanese boshi to the American baseball caps. Juggling multiple ideas of who we are supposed to be is nothing new, but one thing has remained certain for thousands of years before us, and will remain certain thousands of years after us. We are Chamorro, and we are here to stay. It has been said that among the Chamorros, a poet is a miraculous person, and the title of poet makes one respected by the entire nation. Defunto Frederick Keneni has used this title to speak up for his island and his people. Our next featured artist, Meta Sarmiento, is a Guam-born Filipino rapper, and much like our Magatauto Senor Keneni, is an award-winning poet whose work often explores themes of identity, masculinity, family, and love. Enjoy.
What's poppin', fam? Much love to Independent Guahan for inviting me to perform today. I just wanted to say that I am in full support of tomorrow's self-determination. As a Filipino who has studied Philippines history, I believe in the right of a people to determine for themselves what kind of government they operate within. The Chamorros have never been truly granted that right. That said, I really encourage y'all to push your political education, you know what I'm saying? Get with the homies, get with the teachers, sit with the community. Have these difficult conversations that are so necessary during these wild times. I know 2020 has been such an intense year in so many ways for all of us, but it's also invited us to reimagine the kind of world we truly live in. Today, I'm gonna be performing a poem called I'm So Colonized, and it goes a little something like this. I'm so colonized, I memorized the Star-Spangled Banner before any of my native anthems. When people say I'm such a great representative of where I come from, I wonder what they think home is for me. 'Cause I'm not Filipino enough to be from the Philippines. I'm definitely not Chamorro enough to be from Guam. But I've never felt like less of an American than when I finally moved to Colorado. My Uber driver asked why I spoke such amazing English. My neighbor asked if I was allowed to work in the US, and the girl down the block said, "Wow, you look nothing like how I imagined." I'm so colonized. People imagine what I look like. They ask if the stories are true, if I can split a mountain with a single breath, light stars in a hollow universe, mold life out of untouched dirt. And the answer is pretty obvious, isn't it? Of course I can. I'm so colonized I had to preserve all my magic. I'm a third world dream shaking hope from sleepy towns. A Pacific sun pointing at the moon saying, that's the only monument oceans answer to. You should be afraid of bodies that feel no fear. I'm so colonized being brave is the only option left. The army stole our land, they tainted the water, so I learned to be a sky. They built ladders out of jets but can't smuggle enough bombs to collapse my heaven. I'm so colonized, my altar is forever on fire. I learned how powerful it is to be a ghost, how to haunt someone's history and scare it into an apology. I'm someone who understands the need to blend in and stand out. Someone who willfully redefines home as anywhere safe enough to fall apart in. My parents, they left the Philippines to chase the American dream on an island that the US exploits for military agendas. But I'm so colonized, I won't call this a complaint. Nah, not even a critique. This a testimonial. There is nothing more real than living as a myth. Decades of war have not erased a region's spirit, and me being here means you're already sitting by the ocean. And you might understand what it took to survive all my drowning if you had enough courage to dive.
Afere, Guahu si Edward Ekfaji Jr. I am a Chamorro writer and advocate for Chamorro rights. It is my honor to share the words of Magatauta Senator Hope Alvarez Cristobal. Senator Cristobal has been a strong and consistent advocate for Chamorro self-determination. As a member of the Organization of People for Indigenous Rights and in various other organizations. She is a farmer, a teacher, a Chamorro language protector, and an inspiration. She wrote, "Chamorro self-determination is neither an idle point, nor do we make the point contentiously. It is part of a growing awakening in Guam that will not be stilled. Isaunya itumungu jahaseri ki adzu imismu umisagriha." This is an old Chamorro proverb which says that greater is the fault of one who allows the injustice upon oneself. In her quote, Senator Hope invites us to look back as we look forward in pursuing our right to self-determination. As we reflect on the countless injustices Guahan has faced, we are reminded that we are active members and must not sit quietly as these injustices continue. Senator Hope is right when she said self-determination is neither an idle nor a contentiously made point. It is our right to decide what is best for our island. True, it is in our culture to be generous. However, our generosity should never cost us our voice. We must speak up. Our next performers, Gilyana Joy and Jonah Hanom, contribute their beautiful voices to inspire today's generation through the art of music. Gilyana Joy and Jonah Hanom are a local Tomorrow auntie and nephew duo who create and play music to spread the message of love. Let's welcome Gilyana Joy and Jonah Hanom.
Buenas, my name is Gilyana Joy, and this is Jonah Hanom, and this is an original song called Eve Gets Curious.
Howdy.
How did I get here? I'm in love and yet I fear I'll never know myself enough to love within. Take the best of him and make me everything I am. But am I everything I could have been? He's off doing his thing. I'm back here in the spring looking for some flavor. And then I see him standing under the tree, looking deadly at me. Beautiful stranger, who could you be? Eve gets curious.
Why don't I get a say? I did that yesterday. And I'm bored with all the little angels trying to get next to me. Holy as you can be, Father, you're contradictory, creating every little memory and energy that never will envy me. He's off doing his thing. I'm well off on my way, looking for some danger. And then I see her, beautiful and petite, existing innocently. Beautiful stranger, who could you be? Eve gets curious. My body felt at peace,
but my heart was never breached.
You showed me how to feel something other than defeat.
You went and played along.
I went and played my song. You tasted my forbidden fruit that brought you to your knees. We just doing our thing.
He's the kingdom, my queen.
Don't need no paper.
Don't need no paper.
Prove it's real.
To prove it's real, yeah.
I make her a mess.
He makes me feel like me.
Oh dear Creator.
Oh dear Creator.
Watch and see.
Trust, watch and see. Yeah.
She can take what she wants. I'll gladly take what I need.
It's second nature.
She's all I need.
I'm all he needs.
I know I'm a rebel, and she can't love the devil. Beautiful stranger, just taste and see. Eve gets curious. This is a song about an injustice that I think needs to be spoken on, and it's called Cha-Ching. I say, cha-ching, now the white man's bringing all the custom. Ejigidza natana, apakolostum. Togi todo hamzo, stand so me and can do everything the white man do, if not better. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Enigmatic entities, energies, automatic, aristocratic, emphatic, addict, methamphetamines, metaphors, better dreams, reservoirs, letter schemes. Let them remember me entering the clouded memories we pave roads in the ocean, trading ties that we garnered. Logistical fraudulence ain't exist cause we bartered. Y'all just burned your way up and dismissed that underground growth system grows around, so all your cells were upside down. Gold chasers and clout diggers, you chased us out without a doubt and take us out of our outriggers. It's outrageous without wages. Your taxation and fake saviors saved us with some biblical pages. Then they kidnapped our babies cause it's a God-sent mission. Rape our ladies and baptize the babies without permission. Dock your ships on my shores, I say welcome to Eden. We bedded you and fed you, made sure everyone's eating. Then double barrels to our heads, divided, stripped of our dignity. Frame us, los ladrones, yes, you stole our divinity. We wanted metal, not in bread, diseases, cows and chickens. Sounds bad. Guess what, oh me, the plot still thickens. I say cha-ching, now the white man bringing all the custom. Edzigiza natana, upako lostum. Toki todo hamzo, stand so me anyo. Can't do everything the white man do, if not better. Chillin' ghetto street corner, we learned to walk back and you forced us more forward, perverting in us in minds. We love land, sea and sky. Now your smoke is getting high, I can barely see the sky. Sliced our heads and propped it up on a stake. Chemical warfare blamed on a brown tree snake. Graffitied or aniti with your Spanish priest and Japanese. And now somehow we're owned by the land of the free. Never had we asked for 10,000 tomorrow casualties due to these fellas thinking they got better things to deal with. I guess it would be easier to settle things by placing my island within your quarrels and enemies. Cause you're privileged, what the your manifest destiny. Cha-ching now, the white man's bringing all them custom. Educates and natana, upako lostum. Togi todo hamzo, stand so me ayo. Can do everything no white man do if not better. Oh yeah, oh, 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 yeah, oh. My papa said they took the biggest man in the ville. Chained him up, then Jesus walked him to the top of the hill. Let him loose, then tied a noose up on a branch. He's resting instead of watering his plants inside his ranch. No dressing. Now that's depressing, and we just keep regressing without a figment of initiative. You have my blessing to get the of my land, don't want to hear no howdy. You don't know nothing about me, and I don't fear no howly rowdy. It out on no. No, I'd say kanay mo tano dyan tasi para by famagasi saki out mo need and soku. Diretso kinanas dos tota STU upbeat my tomorrow Melissa Hamza. I say cha-ching now, the white man's bringing all them customers. Edzigids and natana. Abaka lastama, toki todo hamza, stand so me año, can do everything no white man do, if not better.